Hey guys, Dale Jr. and I are back in the studio at Dirty Mo Media for another round of Bless Your Hardt. We have a good show for you this week. We're going to talk about all kinds of weird things. Let's get started.
I have two companies that so
Papaw, go back in the corridor and gather your thoughts.
So all my life I have been a spokesman, right? And I have partnered and agreed and signed contracts to promote products and services. Good ones I've always enjoyed. Budweiser, the National Guard, you name it. We were always really lucky to partner with brands that work.
That were fun.
They were fun, yeah, great. I never really got asked to do something that was uncomfortable, maybe once or twice. I always worried. I always wondered how Mark Martin got through the Viagra days, But especially, God, imagine doing that today.
Yeah, it would be hard.
Back in those days, it wasn't really.
It would be very hard.
Yeah, back then there wasn't social media and stuff,
so hard.
You kind of could ignore the noise, but
rock hard.
I see where you're going with that. Anyways, I never ever have started a business or been part of or owned equity in anything outside of like racing and race teams, right? But two things that I started in the last 4 or 5 years. One was Filter Time. I partnered with Blake, my friend Blake Cook, who's also a racer. Filter Time's just had its best month ever. Still
That's
going.
awesome.
Filter Time's still going. I don't really talk. I wore the shirt today. I don't really talk about Filter Time as much because I only got so many minutes in the day. And I got, we have since, me and Blake and his brother Christian, launched Jerky Boys, which I'm wearing the hat. So those two companies, Filter Time, Jerky Boys, are very important to me, as is High Rock Vodka.
Yes.
We also have become partners in that little venture. Jerky Boys is up 85% over last month on Amazon. Jerky Boys is killing it.
Yeah.
You have helped me put together like this little packet.
Yeah, we send some marketing boxes out.
Send some marketing boxes out to some friends of ours, the Luke Combs of the world, and trying to see if they may like it and talk about it.
Or just start ordering. Yeah.
I walked into the gift shop this morning and met a man who was shopping for souvenirs and handed him 2 free bags. Every time I go in there and I see somebody, I say, hey, you like jerky? I'm going to give you a bag. I'll give you the first bag free.
He's like Water Cooler Dale, but the Jerky Boys Dale. He's sitting there at the jerky thing, just passing it out.
I've just had some good news today. We're at Filter Time's kicking tail. Jerky Boys going good. And just excited. And I just wanted to share that. It is expensive, but it's a small company. We have very small production, and it's expensive for us to make it. We're charging you what we have to charge you. We don't want to charge you this. When we get our production numbers way up, we're coming down on the price. We got plans to bring the price down.
But it's also expensive because it's made with really good products.
It's great stuff. Yeah. No junk.
No junk. No preservatives. Very good for you. But speaking of High Rock.
Yeah, High Rock is here. And today's drink is the Drunk Witch.
Yeah.
She sounds like
Feels
a lot of fun.
right on trend with us.
Yeah. She sounds the Drunk Witch.
Feels like me anyway.
Yeah. She'd be fun hanging out with at the bar, sitting there having some drinks. Could you imagine the Drunk Witch? Get her drunk and she'd tell you some pretty good stories about her witching days. Right? Could you imagine? She might not tell you everything when she's sober. When she gets a little tipsy,
she's going to tell you all of her
some
tips
of the
and
spells
tricks.
she's cast. Right? That'd be fun.
How she escaped the stake? I don't know.
Yeah, right?
Okay, we're getting out of hand here. Today's drink of the week is called the Drunk Witch, and it is 2 ounces of High Rock vodka, 2 ounces of blue Curaçao, 2 ounces of grenadine, and then you top it with lemon lime soda. So you can find all of it in the glass, stir it up, and then top it with your soda, and it's delicious. Very light.
It's like grape juice.
And it looks like a dark purple color, which is
Kool-Aid.
fun. Dale's very, very into it. Visit
great.
highrockvodka.com to find a bottle near you. They have a store locator on the website, so you can find High Rock or any of the other Sugarlands products in a store close to you. And you must be 21 years or over. Please drink responsibly.
It's tasty.
Right,
I'm gonna tell you, man.
You're picky.
I'm picky on mixed drinks. I am.
That is very good.
I like them. Yeah.
We'll have to make some of those tomorrow before we go trick or treat.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
Man, I ain't ready.
I know you're not ready. I know that you don't have a costume.
I don't have a costume.
I tried to talk him into being an old lady. I have my old lady wig from
I'm not gonna dress up
Bunko,
as an old lady.
and he said no. But we could do an old man again. We got that costume.
What are the chances of me not being in any costume whatsoever?
I feel like that's the lamest choice.
But you said all the dads are not going to be there. TJ ain't going to be around. TJ's busy at Phoenix. And so like my partners,
you're not TJ.
my partners in crime, my pals, like I don't mind dressing up I'm
not asking you to dress up as the team thing. Like we usually have a theme and everyone does it together.
Yeah, so
But it's Halloween.
There's two components missing that make me feel comfortable, and that is I'm not part of the big idea because it's what is it called?
The K-pop demon hunters, the Saja boys.
Yep, I ain't doing that. So I'm not part. It's not like what did we do that year where we all had fun? We were we were the
A League of Their Own.
We were League of Their Own. We did Star Wars. And I could be a person. I could be a thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking you to do that.
Well, no, but this year
we should have made you a jerky thing to put on. You could have been a piece of beef jerky.
I know. I didn't. I came up on me. Halloween came up on me real fast.
He's been planning to not dress up the entire year.
The other components that's missing is TJ, my buddy TJ.
Yeah, he's got to be at the racetrack.
We trick or treat with his family. He always is dressing up as well, so we both sort of take one for the team. And he's not going to be there, so I'll be the lone. I don't know.
You're not selling me. Sorry.
I know I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm sure there's 1 out of 10 people listening going, I get what he's saying. So
yeah, I feel sorry for you. I still want you to swing by the Halloween store and figure a mask or something out.
I need it. I just want to wear regular clothes and a scary mask.
That works for me.
Yeah,
that works.
It'd be fun to be like.
It's easier to walk around the neighborhood with you when your face is covered up.
Teen Wolf would be a good costume. I mean, get the hands, get the mask, and then I could wear a
hoodie.
leather jacket.
Ooh, your leather jacket?
Yeah, the one I had from that commercial where me and Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott I was remembering the 90s in my.
So you have one that fits you now? Because the other one...
it's a prop from that commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good plan.
Well, I just need to
execute.
Wolf. Yeah.
I got
12 hours, I guess, to track down me a costume.
Yeah, and the Halloween store was very packed. We went through there the other day.
Shoot. And they have a Halloween store here.
It's by Walmart. Yeah, the Spirit Halloween just kind of pops into whatever vacant space is around,
Really? They rent for
and there's one close to it's right across from the movie theater.
Yeah.
Right, but okay, you're all right. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Well, we also had our last Halloween parade at the preschool yesterday, and I didn't even think about it till we left and got in the car. But that was the last time we're ever going to get to do that. So Nicole's about to go to kindergarten
next year,
and they don't do that anymore. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing.
It was,
but it was very cute. She's got nothing but girls in her class.
We were going to the Publix to pick up a grocery order, and I sitting at the stop sign with the turn signal on, thinking about how I was having one of those moments where you kind of go, damn, I remember when me and you, we didn't have kids, and we would just go, well, we've got the week off or we've got some free time. Where are we going to go do something? And we'd just go do something for ourselves. Super selfish. And
that's what happens when you're young and you don't have
and now we're
kids.
Just
you just get to be selfish.
Yeah. And now we're just like vessels for these kids. We're just like, we're taking you here, taking you there, making sure you're doing this, making sure you're doing that, making sure you're brushing your teeth. And honestly wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't know what to do without them.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad we have the purpose now and aren't just running around willy-nilly.
Yeah, all this guided common sense and love and effort and everything poured it into these kids every single day, and I can't even imagine what were we doing?
I don't know. Probably hanging out in Key West.
Yeah.
With our eyes crossed, just
going to a bar and sitting down and drinking beer.
Yeah.
Sounds great, actually. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not fit for that anymore. So I'm glad we're in this phase of life.
Here, yeah.
But yeah, last Halloween parade, so that was a little sad, but they were cute.
Yeah.
And
I'm ready to go. I am ready to be taking her to the same school as Isla.
I am too. I'm ready for you to be taking them both from me in the morning. This morning was absolutely miserable. So the kids went to go have a play date yesterday at a friend's house. They're outside. They're at this long table. They're making potions, which is just like colored water and glitter and mica powder, like it fizzes up. So they're just playing outside. But coincidentally, they also had like a pile of candy between the Halloween parade and just the stuff we had out. Nicole at least had a pound of sugar. And not like chocolate, like colored food dye candy, you know. Yeah. And Isla's always been very sensitive to that. So I'm like really, really rigid about how much food dye they eat because it just makes them rude. It doesn't just make them like silly. It makes them very hard to deal with. And so by the time I got to Nicole, because she went home with Carrie, because she has kids at the school, so she picked them up and I waited for Isla to get done with her homeschool and then we went. She was bonkers. And she has been bonkers ever since. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know where she's at. She's not on planet Earth. No. So this morning we get up to get ready, and she's still having the attitude. Doesn't want to brush her teeth. Doesn't want to get dressed. And then I try to explain to her, like, this is what's happening today. It's going to stop raining. You're going to get to play outside. You need to wear this. It's cold. You're going to have your Halloween party at school today. And now the only thing she hears is Halloween party. And so she locks in on wanting to wear a dress. And not just a dress. And by the way, it's still 40 degrees outside. A princess dress. And she comes into the closet wearing a dress. And I'm like, you can't wear that. Like, it doesn't fit her boot. Like, her tiny little chest is hanging out of it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's Isla's, clearly. And so we move on to the second one. And she comes in. She's dressed as Ariel. I'm like, Nicole, you can't wear that to school today. It is not a costume party. You did that yesterday. Yeah. It's Halloween. Wear something Halloweenish. It happened yesterday. That little bat dress you have, go put that on.
In her mind, she's thinking, "Well, this is I did this yesterday. Today, I want to do this. Yeah. Why can't this happen?"
Yeah. And her response to me is, "I can wear this if I want to."
Yeah.
And then she just looks at me straight in the face. I'm like,
"So
listen, I get what you want, but that's not going to work."
Tough couple 24 hours parenting.
It can go up, I guess. Only way to go at this point. I have a random question for Alex.
What do you got?
Do you have anybody in your life that insists on talking on the phone while they're driving?
Oh, yes.
Like, and you're riding in the car, passenger, it doesn't matter. They're always on the phone.
Yeah. My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so dad over here is like that.
Yeah.
He always calls someone who's in the truck.
Yeah.
And he'll call me if he's got no one else that'll pick up, because I'm usually not the one that's going to pick up first. Sometimes he calls me first, but not usually. So he calls me the other day, and it's Monday. I had it just from the weekend or whatever. The girls were at school. I had like an hour. I was like, I'm just going to take a nap. So I lay down on the couch. I've been trying to do better about putting my ringer on my phone just so he can get a hold of me, or anyone can if there's an emergency. I had just dozed off, and all of a sudden his ringtone comes on, so I answer the phone.
What's my ringtone?
Danger,
the flight of the, danger.
Mayday. It's the Flight of the Conchords theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, hello? He goes, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to take a nap. He goes, oh, well, let me tell you about my day. I'm like, I'm trying to take a nap. He didn't even care, didn't pick up on it. So he tells me about his day, tells me about his, you came in and interviewed somebody, didn't you? Maybe it was Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was last
we did
week.
We did the Dale Jr. download.
Mm-hmm. So he comes into the house, and I'm still trying to pretend to go back to sleep to take a nap. It never happened. But my eyes are closed because I'm trying. Mm-hmm. And he's like fiddle farting around, and eventually, like, it's like 11:30. It's not that late. He goes into the kitchen, starts making soup.
Oh,
like, he starts to cook. I'm like, there's a lot of other things you could have gotten out that are more quiet than that.
Yeah.
And he's got a metal spoon and a metal pan, and he's in there going, shh. Tink, 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 tink. Like every 30 seconds, he's tasting it and seeing if it's hot, and then he gets his bowl out, clank, gets the pot, pours it out, puts the pot in the sink. Like, the whole thing's making all kinds of ridiculous noise. And then he sits down at the table next to me and then just starts slurping and eating it and looking at his iPad. I'm like, this man is trying to get me to come out of my skin. I don't know. Wait till lunchtime to actually eat.
Where was I supposed to go?
Eat a sandwich.
Would you mean sit on the couch in silence? Like, what was I supposed to do?
Go to the computer room. It's not like you don't know how to disappear. Golly.
So disappear. That's what I should have done.
Let me sleep.
Yes.
I would never do such a thing. If that man's asleep on the couch,
I only need
I ain't
about
making
5
soup.
minutes.
I only need 5 minutes.
what?
I said I only need like 5-minute nap. I'm good.
Well, we're not the same person.
I understand.
You can fall asleep in a crowded room also, and I can't do that. So I had just fallen asleep. That's not the only time he's done stuff like that. Yes, it was at
I
Tuesday.
go to sleep right now.
Yeah, you could. He used to fall asleep behind his sunglasses in the airplane. You'd think you were talking to him. Y'all were having conversation. All of a sudden, he's not responding, and it's because he fell asleep behind his sunglasses. That was a pretty popular thing for you to do for a while.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so the other night, it's Tuesday, the girls go to dance, and they have costumes because it's Halloween week, and Isla's face is painted green. She's Elphaba. So I get her home, and I've got her in the bathtub, and I'm trying to...
Everybody knows who that is, right?
It's the
Elphaba.
Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Oh.
That makes more sense.
She's a witch, and she's got green paint all over her face, her ears, and everything. And so I got her in the bathtub. I'm trying to get the green paint off. It's like all hands on deck. I'm trying to make sure this green paint doesn't get slung anywhere. I'm probably overthinking all of that stuff, but I am trying to make sure I get it off of her before she gets it in her mouth or whatever. Phone rings. It's Dale. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? Well, I've got Isla in the bathtub. I'm trying to scrub the green paint off of her face. Well, Nicole and I, they're coming back from Kennedy's birthday dinner. Mm-hmm. Nicole and I were riding and we just had a question. I'm like, okay. He goes, are you going to ask her, Nicole? Of course, Nicole's not talking on the phone. And like, this is all taking way longer than it should.
Nicole's the one that wanted to call mom. And Nicole's now shy. Or something. Now, I'm out on an island now because the silly ass question that we're going to ask.
Yes. So the question he finally gets out is, well, we were curious. Do you like living in a small town or a big city better? Because Nicole swears that you like living in a big city with all the buildings and all the people. And I like living in a small town. So we got into this conversation about who likes to live where. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is calling me to ask.
This is how this happens. We went. Me and Nicole went to.
And there's no threshold for let's filter this.
Me and Nicole went. No. Mm-mm. Me and Nicole went to Kennedy, her birthday at Epic Steakhouse in downtown Mooresville.
Yeah, Kennedy is Kelly's middle child. She's,
Epic, yeah, and Epic's the best chop steakhouse in Mooresville. So we went down there.
I thought you went to 131.
Nope.
Oh,
Epic, great
well, that's
place.
good because you really would have been late.
I love Epic. So we're there, and so we leave, and we're driving through Mooresville, and I said, I'm like, this is how I talk to my kids in the car. We're driving down we're driving down Main Street, and I go, man, look at Main Street. It's 7:00 at night. Look at Main Street, how pretty, and the lights. Look at how beautiful downtown Mooresville is tonight.
He's selling something at all times.
And Nicole goes, yeah, but it's small. And I go, yeah, but I like small. I like small towns. Yeah, I like big towns, she says. She says, I like cities, big cities. Me and Mom and Isla, we all like big cities.
Which is funny because has she ever been to one?
I know. And I'm like, really? And I said, yeah, you want to call Mom?
Yeah, let's get Mom involved in this. Let's just
because of course I'm going to call somebody. I'm in the car driving.
Of course.
Mom's who we were talking about. Do you want to call her? Yes. Let's call Mom. So, boop, call Mom. Hey, while we're talking, do you like big cities? Because that's what the girls are saying. That's what Nicole says. You know, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the topic of the conversation in the car.
Yeah.
That's how my brain works.
Yeah, so in the moment, like, there's just no reading the room. There's no, like,
I couldn't read the room. I wasn't in.
And I'm trying to wait like for a real humdinger of a question, and then when he pulls out the big city, small city thing, I'm like, how do I politely respond to this and not lose my absolute mind?
Well, it was going real good till Nicole totally ditched me on the phone call. When the phone rang, and I'm like, man, this will be cute. Nicole's going to ask her about the town, big town or small town. And then Nicole completely shut down on me. And then now I'm like, well, this is silly.
Well, so I had walked away too from Isla because she was in the bathtub with the water running, so I couldn't put it on speaker and like have my hands free. So I've got green paint on my hands, holding my phone, walking to the closet, and I'm like, wait, what?
I had no idea.
I'm like, God, like this couldn't be more ridiculous. This whole situation, what a mess. But yeah, that's a pretty common everyday occurrence at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chaos, the awareness.
Man, I wonder if anyone else is like that when they get in the car and start driving and their mind goes, I'm calling this. Who can I call? Who do I need to call?
It's like a guy thing too. I've started doing it too.
What?
Yeah, it's like I have 30 minutes. This is wasted time. I can knock out 3 phone calls.
I know
that I can knock off my list for like a month. You know, call grandma, call
like
this.
you have to do phone calls?
Well, you know, you got to check up on family, friends, and you can kind of check that off your list.
You
like,
have
I don't
this-
have to talk to them for a little bit.
you have this steady sort of obligation in the back of your head of like, I hadn't checked in a while.
Yep.
I haven't talked to this person in a while. I just got to call them and they'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I have that going on, but
Yeah.
I also usually have like 2 kids in the car and noise, and so I can't really do that.
Yeah. I don't call. So that's to your point. Like driving to school, I don't call anybody.
Well, sometimes you call Kelly just to say good morning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because then Isla and Kelly can talk, but I won't call like
Right.
a crew chief I won't do a work call and have a conversation about things and Isla's sitting there.
Sure.
Unless it's like absolutely instant, somebody's reached out to me. But yeah, and as soon as I get her out of the car, I pull out of the parking lot. It's like, who we calling? Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, I thoroughly enjoy my time in the car because it's not that long usually when I'm by myself. Like just 10 minutes of silence. Or like I listen to radio, like I listen to the chill station on XM. I love
called
that
Mark-
station. It's just beats, just music.
I got done I dropped her off and I called Marty Lindley, crew chief of the 88 car. And so I had this conversation with him. And his conversation made me think about another conversation I needed to have with another person or multiple people, right? Because we're running for the championship this year at the Xfinity or this weekend. And I'm like, man, I need to call each driver and tell them this, and this. And I need to, to make sure this and this and this is right. And
Yeah. Well, I don't have any of that going on. So I can understand why you need to make some of those calls, but the ones I get are not necessary.
had I not called Marty, I would have never done that, whatever, like sparked, and I would have not done some things I probably should do this week. Hey, this is Dale Jr., and for the latest Bless Your Hardt gear, go to shop.dirtymomedia.com. We've got plenty of options for everybody and adding new stuff every day. Go to shop.dirtymomedia.com.
I do have one random thing, and you can probably help me with this too. How can you, if you're in a relationship for a long time, which we are, and this is like a hard thing to breach, but how do you approach your partner and tell them that they've kind of let themselves go? Like, maybe we should get back to trying like we're dating again. Like you're trying a little harder to keep yourself up, or, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's clothes, maybe it's like your eating habits, maybe it's your just
Grooming.
Yeah. Hygiene. I don't know. Like, how do you breach that?
Hygiene.
Is there a good way to do that?
No, I don't think so. I think being just honest and open, while it might hurt in the short term, is the most effective long term.
Do you like just go for one small thing and hope that like it's like a
Damn.
trickle effect from? Oh
Is there
man,
a lot-
maybe I should
is
like
there some
think
things-
about all of it.
Is there a lot of things going on that somebody needs to work on?
No. So my reason for asking this is because I had kind of gotten that way.
What are you talking about?
I have lost 15 pounds
Yeah.
in the last several months. I have gone back to working out, all the things. Dale never once said, hey, you're getting kind of fluffy, or
Because
hey, is Pilates still open, or nothing.
The membership?
He never once made me feel bad about letting myself go. And so I like, thank you for that. But now that I've gotten my bod back or gotten back in shape and I feel so much better, I was just curious as like, if there's really truly not a good way,
There's
or maybe
some
guys don't care if girls get extra curvy.
No.
But if you gain
That's
30
exactly
pounds,
it.
I'd probably be like,
I mean,
hey
if
man, maybe we should change.
When you get extra curvy, you get extra curvy, which is a good bonus. Like if you put on 15 pounds or 30 pounds or 50 pounds, I mean, there's positives to that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. For a
And
guy,
I don't see it as a problem, but
guys gain it in one spot.
and I'll be
Right?
honest, like
Yeah.
like I'm not just saying this, but like when we first met, I mean, of course, I mean, when I seen you walking across the parking lot, it was immediately just a physical thing. I didn't know who you were, how you acted, how you talked, or what you sounded like, whether you had an annoying laugh or whatever, right? I mean, I'm just like, that's a beautiful woman. I'm immediately attracted to what I see.
Yeah.
And while that has been awesome, over the course of the relationship, I have become you've become my best friend. I love hanging out with you more than anyone, and I want to be with you every day. And I always want you around. And every time I'm around and doing something and you're not there, I'm always wondering how much better this would be if you were present. And so what you look like, it's not like it's not like, I mean, if you let yourself go, to an extent, I mean, you know, if you got really stinky, I might say, hey man, you know, but you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But
there's still time.
I'm just saying, like, all the physical, the attraction physical really doesn't matter anymore at all.
I mean, it does a little.
It really doesn't. And
it does for me.
It doesn't for me because, and I know men, friends of mine, people that I know, where their better half age and wear and tear and life
so
is
that's part of that.
Life is just caught up.
Yeah.
But also, you know, they are not as fit or not, you know, they just think, you know, as you get older, it's just really, really hard. Metabolism changes and all this. And they could give a less. They love them as if they love them as hard and as much as they ever did. And so I see that. That's like an example for me. And so, and I can totally relate to that. Like I'm thankful that to me, I tell you too all the time, like you don't look any different to me than you did.
I know he'll say that sometimes, even if I have gained weight. I'm like,
you
are lying. I can tell you right now, my pants don't zip. And so I know that there's differences here.
I know
he just like rose colored glasses. You love me, and that doesn't matter to you, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
This is not an attack on you.
I know.
Whatsoever. I'm grateful for that. So I don't know if you gain 30 pounds, though, I'd probably be like, hey man, we're gonna quit buying some candy for a couple weeks.
If I was having some bad habits, which I do. I mean, I have terrible habits, and I think about, like, when I grew my beard out, and I know it's ridiculous looking. And I I'm lazy in terms of how I dress. And I just, some days I love this Filter Time sweatshirt, don't get me wrong, but today
it's got crackles in the,
it's bare minimum. I grabbed the pants I wore yesterday off the floor. I put on some new socks and underwear, and I grabbed this first sweatshirt I could find that had a logo on it that I wanted people to read.
Yeah.
And
thought processes are so different.
And then I grabbed a hat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like in a white, I have like a basic white t-shirt, and I have like a stack of them, and I just wear these every day under the shirt. It's bare minimum. I'm not trying. And
I don't care about your clothes.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that's one, like, there's things that I need to tighten up on. And so I think about that. I go, man, you know, I go, I do think about this. This does cross my mind every now and then.
Every now and then. So speaking of every now and then, it crosses your mind when you got to get in a race suit, or if you got to put the penguin suit on, which we have to wear this next week.
Yeah.
The tuxedo.
Anytime I have to wear a tux, I go, it's been a year. I'm going to go and try to put this thing on. And if it's tight, I'm going to be so depressed.
We have a moment in the closet where it's like this countdown of if it's going to zip up. Oh. It's stressful.
It sucks. And so, I don't know. I used to never be that damn, I used to not give, but, I don't know. Well, you're fine. This isn't an attack on you. You're great. All I'm saying is I'm grateful for you not making me feel bad about it, and wondering, like, if there is an actual way that anyone's had someone tell them, ooh, you know, you're kind of slipping, or whatever the thing is. I think I just count my blessings that you don't have, like, chronic bad breath or some, you know, sort of, you know, particular flaw, for lack of a better word.
I have got 1,000 flaws. You just like all of them.
I like all the things that I like everything about it. There's nothing that I wouldn't, there's not a thing that I would change. You know, I think I count my blessings.
Yeah, I'm so lucky.
Because, I have friends. I had a buddy of mine that had chronic bad breath.
What?
Yeah. And I'm like, golly, man, what do you do about that, right?
Did you tell him?
No.
Does anybody tell him?
No. I couldn't tell him that. I mean, I can tell him he's got a booger in his nose, but I can't tell him like...
Really? You can't say, man, you need some gum?
Well, I don't know that it's a gum thing. I think it's something...
I know, but it might trigger like my breath stinks.
I don't know.
This kind of goes back to that conversation we had last week about
I know.
friendship and like...
Maybe we weren't that close.
Physically, yes, enough for him to put his breath on you, but not...
I'm just saying, look, I'm thankful because, I'm particular. I'm very particular.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very selfish in like how I hoped my
life would turn out.
Life partner would be.
Yeah, well, I'm grateful.
Yeah, me too.
Let's talk about something silly now. I think we have some fixins.
Did we exhaust that?
Yeah, I think so. I think we squeezed the hell out of it.
You can't tell them.
Can't tell what?
You can't. So you got to.
You don't think you can tell them?
You just got to come out and tell them.
I think so. Don't pile on, but subtly mention it. Like
I'm
hey.
telling you, man, be careful. Because I think women are
Well,
probably...
women are different
tougher.
than men.
It is tough. So, but
women
listen.
are tougher mentally, and boys will just... If you tell a guy that he's falling short, you're 10 years into a deal or 5 years into a relationship, and you tell a man that he ain't doing the he's supposed to be doing, you got to be careful because you'll break his spirit. I think women are tougher.
Spirit. We are tougher, but we don't forget what you said either. So even if we 10 years from now, things happen, aging happens or whatever, we're always going to be a little concerned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Men are visual creatures. Women are the flowers. We're supposed
That's
to look like we're supposed to look.
If you tell a woman...
So it's just one of those things we're always concerned about.
If you tell a woman this, she's going to take the information. She's going to make the adjustments if it's necessary, but then she's also going to remember it. And then that's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
It only bites if it's something that they can't fix. You know what I mean? And that sucks.
Well, no, I think if it's something they could fix, you'll fix it, and then there'll be a day where maybe there's a disagreement or an argument, and that comes up.
Yeah, because it hurt their feelings, and they just
their feelings are still hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no good way.
I don't think there is a good way. I'll tell you what, we don't really have something to look forward to work out towards. Like I'm going on vacation. It's tough
have to get in a swimsuit or all that. Yeah.
If it's wintertime, screw working out.
Yeah, it is. It's sweatpants season.
Yeah.
So everything gets it's just part of the time of year, I guess.
All right. Well,
it's eating season too. Everybody's
gonna
having
do
parties, drinking.
The Fixins segment brought to you by Hellmann's mayonnaise, made with real quality ingredients. Hellmann's is a lifesaver in the kitchen. Grab a jar next time you're out. Check out hellmans.com for recipes. You can fix anything that you might have going on. Use a little Hellmann's. We were just talking about it last year. We put Hellmann's on the turkey.
Yes, we were making Thanksgiving plans and talked about the turkey, and Isla was like, you guys have to make the turkey like you did last year. And we put Hellmann's mayonnaise all around the outside of it to help it brown. And it was absolutely amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you mess up real bad and you need someone to tell you exactly how to make it right. In this new Fixins segment, our listeners have sent in some disastrous moments or tough predicaments, and me and Amy try to help them recover with a plan. So let's go.
Yep. First one, how do I negotiate with my 7-year-old daughter to take antibiotics?
Damn.
Oh, man, that's hard. So we have to do that in our house, too. First kid will take all the vitamins, all the medicine, even if it tastes bad. She understands the process and that it's going to be quick and painless. The second kid does not. So we have to bribe her.
Chocolate.
With chocolate. That's the only thing we figured out. Find their weakness and bribe them.
Exploit it.
And do not feel any shame about it.
Yeah, I mean, you can sit there and think, well, yeah, this is definitely probably going to bite me in the ass because I'm going to have to they're going to learn the bargain. They're going to learn to negotiate. And now they're going to want to negotiate everything. Can I be done with dinner if I just have 2 bites? 2 more bites?
Yeah. We're like, nope, we're not counting. I think that when they're sick, though, you don't care.
If you teach them how to negotiate or how to bargain, they're definitely going to start doing that. So know that, but that's all.
It's part of the process.
That's what you have. That's all you have in the tackle box.
Yeah, it works. Bribe them.
I was that kid. You needed to bribe it.
Really?
That was the only thing that worked.
I mean, the only one they'll take is amoxicillin because it tastes like bubble gum.
Yeah.
And that's truly the only one.
Yeah.
But everything else, it's
they'll develop
a pain.
at a very young age some really good negotiating skills.
That's right.
It'll pay off down the road.
And you'll learn some self-control and some calmness or all the things. Maybe you won't. But you'll remember how to get it done.
All right, so bribe them. That's what we suggest. Next one. This one's funny. I recently went to buy a car, and I wasn't worried about getting a good deal as much as I just wanted the car I wanted with all the add-ons I desired. Just as the sale was coming to a close, my wife turned to me and said, "Aren't you going to haggle?" Feeling small and less of a man, when the guy came back, I went, "My wife thinks we should haggle, so let's haggle." She got up pissed and walked out of the dealership. She's still mad about it, but I was pissed at her comment. So what should I do?
I think you handled that perfectly.
I love
it. Hell yeah.
The word haggle is also a very funny thing to say.
Awesome.
I know.
I wish I could have been there to see it.
That's pretty funny. I'm surprised she didn't laugh in the moment because of the ridiculousness of him actually saying that out loud. I don't know. I think that's pretty spot on too.
Yeah, spot on, man.
I think you said, Amy, like saying the word haggle in that is hilarious to me. I don't
like,
know
hey man, let's wrestle.
Let's
haggle.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
haggle it
go.
out.
There are some times, I think, when you have to do those type of things to send the signal to your better half that you look, man, I'm crazy. And if you push my buttons, I'm going to embarrass the out of both of us. Right?
That is not what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say, hey man, I'm in charge.
No.
And this is how this is going to go.
No, like like you've hurt, if you
damage my ego, I'm going to show you how crazy I am.
Like I can make a clown out of both of us.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Take us both down.
And it's and you know what, the like Amy or the better half, that side may not get that message at all out of the whole thing, right? But you feel so much better. I bet he felt great.
Oh my God, as a clown would.
Yeah.
You know.
Good job, man. Yeah. All right, here's my last one. I'm a huge Toronto sports fan, and my 8-year-old son just started taking interest in the sports teams I like. I let him stay up past his bedtime to watch the World Series game this past Monday, thinking it would be over around midnight. Well, the game went 18 innings and didn't end until 3 a.m.
Holy moly.
So as you can imagine, he didn't get up in time to catch the bus for school, and my wife had to drive him. She was furious at me for letting him stay up so late. However, I explained to her that this was a core memory for me and something I will always remember. Does this need to be fixing, or should we just both drop it?
Oof. I mean, as long as you don't do that again, like if she won't drop it unless she knows that she hears from you that you're not going to do that again. Because yes, core memory made, but if you do it twice, it's not like a core memory. It's just a bad habit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And yes, it makes sense that you would want to have the memory, but that's a late night for a school kid. He can't focus on anything the next day.
Yeah, that's late.
And then he's a mess when he comes home that she's going to probably have to deal with. So I get her frustration, but I don't know.
I think the best thing to do probably, honestly, in that situation is apologize, understanding you made a bad choice. You wanted to try to make a great core memory that he won't, that the child and the child and the parent are going to remember, but it ended up, ended up going poorly. And I'm
surprised he didn't fall asleep on the couch.
I know it's late.
Yeah,
That's
just
late.
say, hey, I'll use better judgment next time. You trust me. I recognize the mistake.
Yeah, having the acknowledgement is first key moment. Yeah.
Don't argue and just say, hey man, it was a one-time thing or any of that. Don't fight. It's not a battle that you need to win. Just go ahead and admit it didn't go the way you hoped, and you won't allow it to happen again.
Yeah, I do feel for the guy though. What are the odds it goes 18 innings?
I know, but at some point he's got to look at the clock and go,
"Oh man, sorry, buddy.
Well, buddy, I mean, it's 1 o'clock, and this is this is going way past what I thought."
Yeah.
He had to have been exhausted at school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At some point, you got to have a personal line in the sand.
Yeah, your moral compass has to tell you
where you go.
This is not going to override. The core memory.
Little man? 1 o'clock, you're going to bed regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to smooth this over.
Yeah. So she's like, you let him stay up till 3 a.m. Now she's questioning you as a parent altogether, not just that one moment. She's like, he is not fit. Now he needs to be told what to do all day, every day. It just gets you in that kind of a pickle because women don't want to feel like they have to guess your judgment, right? So that's why it gets to be like more of a fight than it actually should be.
Yeah.
All right.
Just don't do that again.
Yeah. don't do that again.
Don't do that again.
So that was the Fixins segment presented by Hellmann's.
The Fixing segment is brought to you by Hellmann's. We got to shout out the real MVP in the kitchen and in life. That's Hellmann's mayonnaise. Over 100 years, they've been bringing real high-quality ingredients to the table. It's a true staple when things need fixing.
Whether you're smoothing things over with a buffalo chicken dip on game day or buttering up your in-laws with the best potato salad they've ever had, Hellmann's delivers every time with that creamy texture and rich balanced flavor that just works.
Yeah, Hellmans.com has a ton of recipes to help you recover deliciously if you're in need of some inspiration, no matter if you're cooking an apology dinner or just trying to get yourself out of the doghouse.
So next time you're at the store, grab a jar of Hellmann's, because when life gets messy, Hellmann's is the fix-in that makes it all better.
All right, we got another game. This is the Bless Your Hardt Feud presented by Registix. Registix is a proud partner of Junior Motorsports and Dirty Mo Media. Whether you sell discount appliances or merchandise, Registix works directly with retailers and manufacturers to get you the best deals from the leading home improvement brands. So for reliable inventory and fair and consistent pricing, visit Registix.com. That's Registix.com. So, yeah, this should be pretty fun. Let's dive right in.
All right, let's do it. My first question, top 4 answers. Name something you see outside that would make you want to stay inside.
Rain.
A little more specific.
A rainstorm.
A little
Thunder.
more. Yeah.
Lightning?
I mean, more. I was going more natural disaster-y.
Oh, natural disasters. Yeah.
But
That's
I'll
more
give it to you.
basic, not more specific. That's more broad.
That's more,
Wouldn't you say?
I don't know. Natural
If I said
disaster is definitely
be
more
more-
honed in.
I meant
Be
worse.
more broad.
I don't know.
That would have made me go, natural disaster.
Tsunami.
That would have been specific.
Is a storm a natural disaster?
doing
Is
here?
rain
I
a
don't-
natural disaster?
Thunderstorm was where I was like, I don't know, it could be, I guess, but I don't know. I was thinking tornado or hurricane.
Like if
Natural
it's too windy,
disaster?
if it's too
Yeah.
windy, I ain't going outside.
I guess. Yeah.
If I see a mean dog.
Yeah, it's like, are we at home?
Yep.
Yeah,
an
a mean
animal.
dog.
Number 2.
Sorry?
An animal. Yep. That's on there.
Animal.
Yep.
Number 2. We got 4 answers.
Yeah. 2 more.
What about
Your
the
in-laws?
bill collector?
The bill collector. No. In-laws is number 4.
Oh, so we got one more.
Damn, I didn't expect that one to land. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. Your ex?
No, that's a good one though.
It's not.
It's not
No.
on there.
Natural disasters, scary animals, the in-laws.
Think fantasy a little bit.
Huh?
Think fantasy a little bit.
Dragons.
No, not dragons.
Dale, do you deal in fantasy?
No.
Only fantasy football. What's outside?
Oh, man, I don't know. What is it?
Zombies or an apocalypse.
Oh,
Of
zombies.
course.
I
Yeah.
feel like that falls in the natural disaster category.
What? No.
I would. All right.
All right, next one. Top 5 answers. Name something you do when you run out of toilet paper.
Yell.
Yep, yell for help. Number 1 answer.
Number 1 answer is yell.
Yell for help.
Yeah.
I look for the other roll in the cabinet.
No.
Oh. Like,
Get mad.
when I run out of toilet paper, we're in a bathroom where there's more toilet paper.
I agree. This is not top 5 answers. Not on there.
Use the roll, like the paper roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, that's not on there.
If it's TT, ladies and gentlemen, you can do
Okay,
that.
All right, there you go.
All right. Nope, that's not on
I
there.
get that you gentlemen don't reach for toilet paper every time you go
use
into the bathroom.
paper roll.
Yeah, sure. Soaks it right up. It's also paper.
Yeah. Man.
It's better than waddling all over the bathroom trying to get to the next roll, which I now know that you do.
Yeah.
Well, that's on there. Number 3.
No
hop
way.
Hop to another bathroom.
See?
Wait, what?
Hop to another bathroom's on there.
Oh,
number
hop to
3.
another
Oh,
bathroom?
go to another bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
People literally just hop on over to another bathroom.
Yeah, that one's got toilet paper.
Wow. Gross.
We're assuming that they're in the middle of using the bathroom. They could have just walked in and seen the empty roll and gone, I'll go to the other bathroom.
With their pants down?
That could have been there. No, we're assuming their pants are
It says
down.
hop.
Yeah, it says hop. I would also assume, based on the answers, that they are in the middle of going.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
keep thinking that. You
That's
got three-
gross.
3 more.
What about
You're hopping around, just dribbling everywhere
use a leaf?
because you have a plant
Maybe we're in the
in
woods.
the bathroom.
Maybe
You're in the
you're,
woods.
maybe you're having had emergency in the woods.
No, that's not on there.
Maybe a magazine
I
sheet.
carry
Is there
toilet-
a
I
page
carry
of a
toilet paper in
magazine
my hunt
around?
bag. I carry
That's
toilet
smart.
paper in my hunt bag in case there's an emergency.
That's smart.
Good to know, Ralph.
Magazine's not on there, no.
No?
But I like the what we're thinking, though, using something else.
Yell, toilet paper roll, hop to another bathroom.
And there's 2 more.
There's 2 more?
3 more.
Oh
Wait,
my
3?
God.
You says 5 here.
Yeah.
Oh, so the toilet paper roll's not
wasn't
one.
on there, no.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
No, it was not.
Just pull your pants up anyway?
Don't
Like,
wipe.
forgo it
number 2.
altogether?
Don't wipe. Number
Don't
2
wipe.
answer.
Don't wipe.
That one, I don't think that
It's
should
not
be.
an option.
Yeah, it's number 2, but
I can't believe people said that.
disgusting. That's number 2.
Again, think of a woman going to the number 1, and it's not as scary of a situation as you're thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all are like still, ugh.
you got 4 and 5 left. One's an emotion, and one is
Oh, cry.
like panic or cry.
Panic and cry. That's, yeah.
What's the other?
The other is you're gonna use something else specifically. What do you
Oh.
use?
You do something else.
You use something else specifically. You use something.
Your shirt?
Not your shirt.
Take your shirt off?
Pants?
Nope.
Sock?
Your panties?
No.
Pull your sock off.
No.
Gross.
Sock's a good one though.
Please
I'd
don't
do a
touch your
sock.
butt with your sock.
I mean, I'd give up a sock in a
Yeah.
situation for sure.
Yeah.
Then rather than not wipe at all, I mean, I definitely use it.
I would say
my
if
God.
you use this, your wife is going to be pissed.
Oh, like the hand towel.
Yeah. Like bath mats.
As she
yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
Woof.
If I used a hand towel,
You
you'd
wouldn't
never
tell
find
me.
it. You'd
Yeah,
never find
exactly.
it.
Yeah, you
You
throw
better-
Burn that. I'd make it disappear. What?
Where's the Santa Claus towel go? I have
We never had one of those.
no idea.
Burned it. All right, last one. 4 answers on the board. If men had wagging tails like dogs, what would make them start wagging?
Titties.
Yep, number 1 answer. Attractive
Really?
women.
Did you see Sydney Sweeney's dress yesterday?
Yes, I did.
I figured. It was the first thing that popped up on my phone this morning. I'm like,
Yeah, it was on my
okay.
Twitter timeline. I'm like, okay, interesting.
yeah. I
Left
feel like
nothing
we
for the
had enough
imagination.
attention, but keep going.
Yeah,
What's the
exactly.
next one?
All right, well, that was the number 1 answer. You got 3 more.
2 more? 3 more?
Three more. If men had wagging
If
tails
you had
like
a wagging
dogs.
tail, what would make your tail wag? Beef jerky?
Food?
Food?
Food, number 2 answer.
Music.
Not music, no.
Like sports cars, something.
Sports.
Sports is
Sports.
the number 4 answer. Just one more. I'm shocked this wasn't the second one out of your mouths.
Candy?
Nope, not candy.
Physical touch, or
No. no.
like if you've rubbed my head.
Rub your head and your tail wax?
No, but
Tail
that's a
start
good.
wagging. Yeah, look, that's what Gus does.
Oh, that's true.
Oh no.
The-
You guys will be disappointed when I say it.
Okay, say it.
Oh, beer.
Yeah, of course. A cocktail.
Yeah.
You're simple creatures. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Titties was by far the number
Yeah,
one answer though.
of
so.
course.
Is it titties on
It
the
was,
paper? or is
it was attractive
boobs?
women / physical attributes. So I wrote
okay.
titties.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior Motorsports and Dirty Mo Media are proud partners of Registix. If you sell discount appliances or merchandise, you need to get in touch with them. Registix works directly with retailers and manufacturers, and they'll get you the best deals from the leading home improvement brands.
Whether you're looking for great deals on truckloads of customer returns, scratch and dent appliances, or shelf pull inventory, Registix can help you out.
All right, like Junior Motorsports, they're a team that knows what it takes to win. Registix invests in long-term partnerships, not focusing on one-off sales. They're invested in your success, and they know when you win, you all win.
Unlike the other guys, when you partner with Registix, you can trust that they'll do what they say. For reliable inventory and fair, consistent pricing, visit Registix.com. That's Registix.com. Hi, guys. Dale Jr. and I are in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another day of Bless Your Hardt. We've had a fun show and can't wait for your questions.
All right. First question from Sarah. She wants to know, Amy, have you been watching Dancing with the Stars at all?
We talked
and
about
if
this.
you have, what are your thoughts on Andy making it this far? Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
I haven't watched Dancing
We
with the
talked about it the
Stars.
other day.
Yeah, I saw it pop up. I love the show.
Yeah.
I love dancing and I love the show. I forget his first name, which is terrible at the moment. Erwin.
Oh, Robert Irwin.
Robert Irwin.
Yeah.
He's like made the biggest scene.
Yeah.
And pretty good at it. But no, I haven't watched any of the episodes.
Have you watched any of the Mormon Wives at all? Like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
No. I have watched the first episode or maybe the first two, and then I turned it off. I was like, honestly, I feel so bad for these girls.
Yeah.
I can't.
They're all on this season of Dancing with
Oh,
the
they
Stars.
are?
I think it's like
Okay.
2 or 3 of them, so it's been very popular. But yeah, Andy Richter is a big story that he's keeps getting moved on.
I
so.
will have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Next question is from Calvin. He's very furious. He asked a couple times, when is the right time to start listening to Christmas music? I guess he just heard it for the first time with Halloween coming up.
Oh wow! I feel like we're always pushing the envelope with all the holidays.
Yeah.
I put my Halloween decorations up a little earlier than I typically would. And I was telling Dale, like, I started pulling them and putting it away already, and it's not even Halloween yet because I'm just tired of looking at it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to get the Christmas out yet because like we need like a buffer period.
There isn't an official time.
It's right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
I have this radio in my garage that plays this on this. There's a station, local station that's one of those We Play Everything stations, and it's on all day, every day. It plays all the time.
Yeah.
And they start playing Christmas music the day after Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving, and they play Christmas music all the way through
The New Year.
And
It marks the space. You know what I mean?
It's like a mental calendar.
Yeah. He gets so excited when it turns on, and he gets a little sad when it turns off. But like it gives that.
I get sad when it turns off because I'm
season.
like, it's like an identifier that time has passed. That we have just another year has come and went.
Yeah.
I feel like if you start it too early, you just wear it out.
I know.
And then by the time the holiday comes, it's not as fun anymore. Like
They play like Last Christmas, and there's like 3 different versions.
Yeah.
That different people singing it, and it plays. I mean, about every time I go out in the garage,
You hear
there's
Mariah
like a 1 in
Carey?
3 chance I'm going to hear Last Christmas.
Last Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, all right.
I know. Well, when ABC Family used to do that, like 25 Days of Christmas, where it was all Christmas movies,
Yeah.
that was like the best.
I feel like they still do that.
They might.
And Hallmark does it too. There's like all these
Yeah.
different stations that will play their movies. Yeah, I like that. I like that for Halloween though too. There's a Halloween countdown with all the Hocus Pocus and all the movies that you do.
For sure. But yeah, Christmas music, you'll start hearing it, I guess, now. Next question is from Erica. She wants to know, how can I get my husband to finish a project? He gets so bored when he's about 95% done and never completes it. It should be part of the Fixins segment, honestly.
Stand out there with your shirt off. I don't know. That's hard. I'm like that. So I have a hard time answering that question. I get almost to the finish line half the time, and I either get distracted or I get busy doing something else, and like I have to get the nudge to come back to it. So I'm like that. That's a toughie. What do you think, Ralph?
I finish them.
I know you finish, but how do you get her to encourage him to finish? Nope. We don't have an answer.
No. So, yeah.
He's like, I don't have that problem.
I don't think that's a problem. I think you're going to have to, like, you got to, I mean, I think you got to be careful because it could create an argument. A lot of things you just leave well enough alone. Like that's so. Like I have the way I do things. Amy has the way she does things, and our spaces in the house are always going to be. Her spaces will be the way she wants them. Mine will be the way I want them. And I think you just kind of got to let that person kind of do what they do. Or the only thing I think you could do is offer to help.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Can I help you finish?
Very subtly.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to finish that for you? But that's careful. Ugh. I got to tell y'all a funny story.
Right now?
Yeah.
Has to do with that?
It reminds me of something.
Well, go for it.
I don't know if it's
Well, don't let us
gonna
down.
be so out of context. I went to Australia and I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, Paul Morris, and another guy named Owen Kelly, and there was a female bartender serving beer, and we had just gotten into town. We were there. I mean, we had just showed up. Been there. We checked in the hotel and met them at this bar that they wanted to take us to, that they always go to, and it's kind of like a sports bar, really. And we were the only ones in there. And Paul and Owen said, "Check this out, mate." And they walked up to this waitress or the server, and she had a tattoo, and Owen said, "What's the tattoo?" And she said, "This, that, and other." He goes, "I got a buddy of mine that can touch that up for you, or finish it, or whatever." And I was like,
"Whoa, that is so rude."
I know. I was like, "Damn," but that's why you got to be careful.
So that
when
made a
you're
mark
trying
on your mind so much so that when you're
Yeah.
talking to someone about finishing a project that they started, you feel
That's
like,
what I think of that moment.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think you're overthinking it.
No,
that is bad.
We were just sitting here talking about it. That memory sprung into my head, which it does every time.
There is a couple of things that happen where you're like, it scares you off of some things where you're like, I don't want to touch it.
They had a laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, they were laughing. It was the girl laughed, the guys laughed, they laughed. It wasn't like this really rude thing, and they walked away. But I was like, I would have never thought to say that or play that prank or
Was
joke.
he saying it to flirt with her?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of some advice, Tyler needs some as well. He says he waits till the last minute to buy Christmas gifts all the time, but he wants to start earlier this year. But he wants to know, how does he subtly ask his wife what she wants without getting the "why are you asking me now"?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about her response of "why are you asking me now?" I would just ask her like, "Hey, I really want to make sure I do a good job on Christmas this year. If you don't mind, put a list together for me, and put a star next to anything that's the most exciting for you, just so that I can do a good job." I don't think she's gonna respond. She'll be like, "Go, oh my gosh, I haven't even thought about that."
Yeah.
Of course.
Me and Amy used to have a photo stream that was basically, like a gift idea, and I would just drop stuff in there that I liked, just screenshot things on my phone and just drop it in there. And because I mean, you don't talk about it. You don't say you're rolling up on Christmas and you haven't. Either one of you have taken time to ask the other what they really want, and then you're panicking trying to figure out how to get everything, and
then you're going somewhere local buying something that they didn't want to begin with, and everybody's
shipping
stressed.
around that time is slow, and everybody's trying to get everything sent to them, and
Yeah.
you're gonna get yourself in a corner. But we started this photo stream. We don't use it anymore.
We've stopped because
Early in our, when we were trying to figure out how to be married, that was very helpful. It was helpful.
It was helpful.
Yeah.
What's helpful about it is you can drop things in there whenever you think about it, and it's not like you have to sit down and, like school, create a list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a little bit easier that way and more organic. And so you can just refer to it. There's a photo there. You can write the size or any details in the notes.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah, that was helpful as heck.
So create a photo
Because I don't
streams
know
are-
nothing about shopping for what I'm never, I wouldn't have a clue. So
Yeah.
she spell it out for you, and then I just, drop my little things in there, and you knew what you were getting for Christmas, which kind of.
Well, if you overdo
But you
the
were
list,
happy-
you don't have to get everything on
Yeah.
the list. Like you can
Yeah.
just put things in there you really like. And
I would do that after a couple of years. I'd be like, I'm gonna get her the things she wants, but then also a couple things that I think are cool, and that way, if those fail miserably,
at least there's backup.
got the
at least she got what she wanted.
Yeah.
And we'd always have a laugh.
Yeah.
I always buy
There
her
was
some
one
of the
year
funniest
he got
things.
me a pile of Mooresville High School T-shirts.
Yes.
Oh.
And sweatshirts. The high school he went to.
Yeah.
I got. This is right before we got married. I think the year we got married.
I'm gonna make Amy a Mooresville High School fan. She's gonna wear my high school's shirts and stuff.
This is how he thinks. So we make a list and we have pictures, and it works very well.
Do you
And
think
then-
it's gotten
yeah.
easier to shop for each other as you've been together
Yeah, it
longer?
has. And then also just makes it easier to talk about it. So if he wants something, like last year he wanted a scope for one of his guns. I'm like, okay, please don't let me screw that up. Send me exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And so like he also knew what he was getting, but I got him something he really wanted, and he would have otherwise just bought him for himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not that big of a deal anymore. And once you have kids, the focus is on the kids anyway, and so it's not so much pressure.
Yeah. All right. So Tyler, don't overthink it. Just ask. Next one is from Amy as well. What's your favorite part of Halloween? Is it carving pumpkins, dressing up, or the candy?
I love the dressing up.
Yeah.
I think it's fun just to like be in a costume and dress up and do the makeup, and the kids love that too. I feel like when we were little, we just got the one day, but now there's like parties and events and school things, and so they get to dress up all the time. Plus, they dress up to play, which we didn't really do as a kid either. So they're very into it. Makes it fun.
Yeah.
I loathe the candy part.
Yeah.
Nobody has any self-control,
No.
so we're always peddling it away.
My
And then
favorite
there's
part is the decorations, probably the vibe, the scare.
exterior, like in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like like the vibe of Halloween, like scary movies, you know,
The spookiness.
spookiness of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that because I like, you know,
Haunted trails and things.
I want to get scared.
Yeah.
Halloween's a great way to kind of get introduced to fall again. Like, all right, cold weather, it's getting darker earlier, but it's like a fun holiday.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a good time of the year.
It's a bit of a tease too towards like you got Thanksgiving out there and then Christmas, and I always feel like I always look at the calendar and go, I don't know why, but Halloween feels like it should be immediately followed by Thanksgiving, but there's like a whole nother month, and you're like, damn. Come on, you know, you don't want to wish it away because it's my favorite time of the year. Like from this moment to the new year.
Yeah.
I love this time of year, but I'm excited for Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
Yeah, Halloween gets me
Excited for the next
excited for
thing.
Thanksgiving.
I always get excited just about football season. Like this kind of year
that's been
reminds.
here.
I know, but when it's colder and then when you don't have anything else to do, everybody's really watching football and it's more intense because it's getting towards the end of the season.
Also, everyone in the chat saying daylight savings is this weekend. Reminding
man.
Are you
everybody.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah,
Stinks.
it always
What
does happen
day?
on Phoenix
I
weekend.
think it's Saturday night.
Saturday night.
So yeah, we'll fall back. I
least
guess
it's
I
not
wish we didn't
Sunday.
do that. Can we just not do that?
Arizona doesn't. So Phoenix is going to be different time Saturday to Sunday, I believe.
Yeah, that's just confusing. I don't know why we do it.
Yeah.
It's helpful when you travel across the time zones when it's
It's like
doing
it's moving the furniture around in the room just for no reason. We're just gonna move the couch over here, and then in 12 months we're gonna move back.
Well, some parts of the country it's going to get dark at like 4:30.
Why
Which is
are we
crazy.
doing it? I mean, we just move it back.
I don't know the time. I don't know.
It's some with farming, but I don't know.
Something with farming.
I think so. I think that's their whole reason for it.
Really?
Yeah, because of
It's for the crops.
Crops, yeah.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
If we didn't
They
do
don't
this,
care what time it is.
Yeah, if we didn't do this, we'd crops up.
The corn won't grow.
Somebody in the chat correct me, but I think that's it.
All right.
But speaking of Phoenix, a lot of people in the chat are asking, Amy, where are you going to watch the Xfinity race this weekend?
I will be at the race.
Awesome.
Yeah, going to Phoenix.
Where though? Where physically are you gonna watch the
No
race?
dang clue.
You're gonna be with me?
I probably won't sit on the pit box. I've
Why
always
not?
felt uncomfortable doing that. I am in the way.
Well, there's
there
all
are
kinds of people up there.
sponsors. There are people that need to be sitting up there that know what's going on.
We're gonna sit on the 8-car pit box with Sammy Smith.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
see.
an easy one.
That's neutral ground.
Yeah.
I don't like being stared at. I don't feel like I'm in the way. It's not my space.
They're watching a race, the most important race of the year. I'll stare at you, but they won't.
Yeah, you will. I don't know. I
Yeah.
really hadn't thought it. I'm going to be in Phoenix, though. I'm excited about going.
Okay.
I wasn't going to go.
And then
I was going to try to fly
I
out.
talked her into going.
He talked me into going.
Then we're gonna get in the spa.
Yes, we're going to have a
Oh,
spa
We're
day.
gonna have a spa day. I
Nice.
hadn't had one in
I'm
a
going to make
while.
him go hiking first.
Oh, we're gonna
because
hike.
the trails out there are
Yeah.
so cool.
Just got to remember to take my shoes.
Yeah, here's the hiking question.
Oh, we'll
Can't
find you
forget
some. We'll find you
We're
some
gonna
if you
hike.
forget.
We're gonna see
I
some
saw that.
rattlesnakes.
We might see some snakes. Yeah,
Yeah, you will up there for sure.
we've done it before.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
All right.
Very cool.
We got a little time to kill. We're gonna have to see some restaurants. Hopefully, we can find some good restaurants. Should we call Dale Jarrett? He lives out there. Anybody in Phoenix want to tell us where we need to go eat?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Send us some ideas.
Damn. All right. Someone did say in the chat it is to give farmers more time in the fields.
Oh,
It's to give them more time in their workday. That
Yeah.
that makes sense.
that way. My last question, Amy, is from Meg. She wants to know what your favorite part about your time at the University of Kentucky was.
I love the people, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, going from Texas to Kentucky wasn't a giant shift in the culture. Everybody was so nice. Kentucky's beautiful. I loved the horses, the horse tracks. Going to Keeneland was amazing. We did that quite a bit. That like atmosphere and that culture of the horse racing is probably what I took away the most.
Yeah.
Like going to school at UK was fun. The campus was amazing. I was a cheerleader the first year, so I got to cheer for basketball games, which was really fun. We did football too, but they weren't as near as good as the basketball team, so that was great. That was like Tubby Smith days forever ago, and they were good. So the whole experience was fun. I love Kentucky.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been there once in that area, and it's very
It's pretty, isn't it?
underratedly fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But that's all I got for Ask Amy today.
All right. Well, thanks guys for your questions. We will hopefully see you next week. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the shop.dirtymomedia.com. Did I do that wrong?
no,
Did
you
I do
didn't.
it right?
Shop.dirtymomedia.com.
Shop.dirtymomedia.com for all of the merch. The Bless Your Heart fan edition is still happening. What day does that close?
Ends November 10th.
November the 10th. So you still have time to vote and buy a t-shirt, and we'll see you next week.